Sarah!
What?
Did you know that Taco Bell has nacho cheese fries?
Yes!
I just found out!
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did! When we walked in the door! We need to do a review immediately!
Oh,
Get the cheese fries!
Skimpy with the
Get the forks, baby, hurry!
You get baby fork.
Do you have any idea? The internet cannot wait for our review! Don't you understand how important this is? Ah!
Oh my goodness. You just wasted cheese on your container. Alright, let's see.
Hold on, we have to take the same bite.
They're okay.
Tastes like fries with cheese on them. Which, if you want fries with cheese, good option.
We recommend.
Score out of 10.
7.
I mean, if you were starving, this is definitely a good option.
Which we are. So.
We're not actually starving. That's offensive to people who are actually starving. Do you have no common decency? Also, welcome to Flipside. Good morning, Flipsiders. So, I have been on the phone for the past little while with my new, potentially, auto insurance company. Because I'm trying to switch over because it's much cheaper through this company, but it's been such a process of calling people and being on hold and explaining things to one person, then another person. Anyways, but finally having the first person I called initially and talked to, somebody like tracked him down and he's like gonna be calling me back to try to figure this out. But something that I think we all as like people should just work on in general is being patient with our customer service representatives, because it could get pretty irritating and oh my goodness, I'm like an angel. So white, I need to turn the exposure down when I go upstairs. It could be pretty annoying having to deal with customer service reps and trying to figure out, you know, tell your story to the same person over and over and over again. And sometimes they're unhelpful, but in the end, they're just people trying to do their jobs. So try to be patient with these people. I know a lot of people can't do it, won't do it, hate doing it. But even though it's inconvenient for you, this is just a person like trying to do their job. So be patient, love on them a little bit. It's okay to let them know that you appreciate what they're doing for you, or to be patient with them even if they're annoying or completely useless. They're just trying to do their job. So be patient and kind to your customer service representatives. That being said, if I don't get a call back in 10 seconds, I'm gonna be so ticked off. So I mostly got the whole insurance thing worked out, thankfully. Still have to cancel my other insurance. So technically I have 2 auto insurances right now, because freaking Allstate won't pick up the phone. That's okay. Anyway, so in the meantime, I got videos on the channel uploaded through Thursday of next week, or Wednesday of next week, something like that. So I got that all figured out, got all those like annotated and whatnot. And then I went and I shaved, I took a shower, and now I'm actually in the midst of working on a new Reflect video, which I'm actually pretty excited about. What I'm doing for this next video is I'm kind of talking about why do we even need Jesus in the first place? Like what's the point? What's the big deal? Because I feel like I kind of have to start back at the beginning of why do we need to be saved before people can actually get saved. Because if they don't know what they're being saved from or why they need to have a savior or anything like that, you know, if they don't understand why, then they're not going to ever pursue the how. So we're going to go back and do that. And it's just so cool. So basically, essentially, if I just kind of give it to you in like a nutshell, I'm going to be talking about the holiness of God and why sinful people can't be in the presence of a holy God. Okay, that's like in a nutshell. And now how do we kind of cross that gap? And that's where Jesus comes in. But before Jesus, in the Old Testament, there were so many like rituals and festivals and just procedures, essentially, sacrifices that had to go down all the time just for the Israelites to live in the presence of God, in His holiness. So as an unholy people, there were lots of different ways that God gave them in order to atone for their sins, essentially, so they could be in His presence. So what's really cool is that we're actually reading through the Bible right now, Sarah and I. And I haven't done that in a long time. It's actually really cool because there's a lot of stuff that I didn't pick up on before, and we're using this really cool app. It's called Read Scriptures, and it gives you like a kind of like a daily planner to go through, and it has lots of videos that are very, very cool. And in one of the videos, it's talking about how, follow me here. So at the very first sentence of Leviticus was saying how God spoke to Moses from the tent. So basically Moses couldn't be in this tent where God's presence was. So he couldn't be in God's presence. And then that whole book of Leviticus is about how the Israelites can atone for their sinfulness so they could be in the presence of God. So it's lots and lots of statutes and like procedures and processes, and it could be a little bit dry. But then you get through the whole book of Leviticus, and then the next book, Numbers, the first sentence says that God spoke to Moses in the tent of meeting. So basically all the procedures and atonement and everything that God gave Israel to do in order to allow them to be in his presence worked, and Moses was able to be in the presence of God after going through this atonement process. So it's just really, really cool because Jesus is our atonement. And so it's just through Jesus Christ that we're able to be in the presence of God. And it's so cool that just the Old Testament and the New Testament, how they rhyme, how they point to each other. And it's just amazing, and it's amazing, amazing, amazing. So anyway, I'm in the process of kind of putting that together. No idea how long that's gonna take. Probably a while. I've been so busy at work, and even on the weekends, that it's just been kind of hard to find time to do it. But I'm making time today to sit down and work on that for a while, so I'm gonna do that. But in the meantime, I am waiting for my sister and Sarah to get here because we're actually gonna discuss something like details about my sister's Disneyland vacation that she's taking with her husband, because Sarah and I want to go later this year. So we're gonna like see if we can find a good deal or something. But anyway, until they get here, I'm just gonna hang out in my shorts. See you when you get there. No, see you when they get here. Okay.
Because the red line's actually less than a half a mile.
The red line's of a half that.
We did. By the way, I did record like a little bit.
Did you?
A little bit.
It's a 15-minute.
But I kept forgetting.
We stayed the red line's where we stayed.
So it ends up
my sister doesn't even remember our Disneyland vacation that we took together. We were just talking about it, and she was getting the details all wrong, and she just makes me very sad because that was a very special time in my life.
Update. Why can't I do this? I've never done this.
That's okay.
Hi.
Hi.
So you may think that we're doing something kind of scandalous currently, but
I'm close.
in reality, we just finished filming a Let's Play. Two Let's Plays. We did a Frozen matching game, and then we played Overcooked for a while. So, new Let's Plays. And this is for a thumbnail.
Hey.
It's very cold in our house. This is for thumbnail number 2. This is gonna be our first Let's Plays that we've put out after filming like 15 of them that got ruined somehow. We're a little delirious because we're very, very hungry. Is that why you're delirious?
I kind of did after that game.
That Overcooked game was very stressful.
Took everything out of me.
But we did so good, baby.
We only missed one level. Which level is it?
The one with the rats. That'll be coming out soon. But I think we're gonna go eat some dinner. Yeah? That was so fast. We got the sandwich so fast. It was almost freaky fast. Jimmy John's, sponsor of this episode. Also, Taco Bell, sponsor of this episode. Also, I'm a liar. Don't listen to anything I say, except the important things that I'm not lying about. You can listen to those. Anyway, I think this is probably going to be the end of the video, baby. What do you think?
Eesh.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you, Joey. Thanks for watching, guys. Look forward to some new Let's Play soon. And more vlogs. Later, taters. Should that be my new outro?
No.
Why?
No.
I'll see you guys.
On the flip side!
Taters.